it's too much information that they need to put up. And then, they're thinking, okay, well, what if I send it in wrong, or what if I don't do it right? And they get discouraged, and then they don't apply for that help. But then we have a lot of people out there. 75% of the people that qualify for this help have not applied for it.
Correct. And the thing is, a lot of those individuals out there are alone. We see that all the time. I've come across numerous individuals that are in their 80s, 90s, and have no more family to help them out with something like that. It can be a huge headache, and we take pride in doing that. It feels good to be able to sit down with an older gentleman or an older lady and help them sort that out, fill out all that paperwork, get it sent off, and in the case that they do qualify, it just makes their world a whole lot easier. So. It's
true, and that's what we like to do. They can just call our 1-800 line, which is a 1-800-253-6714. That line, even though it's a 1-800 line, goes directly to our office. Mm-hmm. And during office hours, we have somebody that will pick up their phone, take their message, set up the appointment. But after office hours, let's say somebody calls in at 5 o'clock in the afternoon or at 6 o'clock, we actually have an answering service that will actually take their name, their information, and send it to us via email, and then we'll get back to them the next morning.
Definitely, or sometimes the same evening. You got to keep in mind, guys, we're this is our job. We love what we do, so we're flexible. We'll work around your schedule. There's times where we go see individuals at 8 o'clock at night. We prefer not to go that late, but if that's the case, we'll do it.
And like Robert said the other day, one of our other agents in our office, he took a phone call at 6:30 in the morning. So although some of us might not be up at that time, but we make every effort to answer every phone call and get back to every of our potential clients out there that may need our help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and another thing I want to touch on is the fact that we're local. I mean, we give you personalized service. It's not like calling a 1-800 number and talking to an automated system all day. You're dealing with a person face to face, and we love that. We love to be able to sit down and help somebody out in their time of need, whether it's a weekend, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 6, like you just mentioned. It doesn't matter. We're there for them. So.
And a lot of the folks say, well, why do you have a 1-800 number? And the reason why is because with our television program, there's a lot of folks that see it out in Fremont or out in the different areas that actually, when they dial our 361 number, may be a long distance for them. So we want to let everybody know that it's a 1-800 number, but we are here, we are local, we are from Corpus, we answer calls. As a matter of fact, we have people that are from the Corpus Christi area that may have family members outside of the Corpus Christi area. We had just recently a gentleman call in, and his mom was from Victoria, and we were able to help them out. So even if you are out of the Corpus Christi area, our agents are able to assist you because they're licensed in the entire state of Texas.
Yep, exactly.
And that's actually something that we want to point out to folks. It doesn't matter if you are just turning 65, if you don't have Medicare yet, but you are going to be 65 within the next year or so, or if you're disabled and you've been disabled right around the time, because once you become disabled, after 2 years, you're eligible for Medicare.
Correct.
And there's some folks out there that have been disabled for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and they've never actually applied.
Yeah.
So if you give us a call, we can help you through the process. Yeah. And that's something that may be mind-boggling to some, but we do it every day.
Yeah. Again, I can't stress enough how complex the home Medicare deal is. I mean, you really have to sit down with a professional and sort things out. You have to know, even if you're not 65, like she was mentioning, you can be in your 50s or an advocate for somebody. Come talk to us. That's what we're here for. We hold seminars that just to talk about Medicare in general, give everybody the insight to how Medicare works, so that way you can be prepared when you're making a decision.
It's true. And I'm glad you pointed out the seminars. We do have seminars and every month, and if you go into the Caller Times and the Corpus Christi Caller Times, our ads are there with the times and the dates and the location. We actually have seminars, and then we also have a booth at the Trade Center. So
Correct.
Let's say you weren't able to make it to our seminars. You come to the Trade Center, find us. We're right in the middle, right in the center. And you find us, and then we can actually just answer all the questions. I know we've been there for the last month. We've been
Yes.
able to help a lot of people, and that's what we do. We're there even after hours and on Saturday and Sundays.
Yeah, come check us out. If you missed a seminar, we'd be glad to see you at the Trade Center. We're there. I'm usually there from about 9 to 3, but we have other individuals, other agents that are there all day long. So come see us if you have any questions. We're glad to see you.
Okay, then what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to go ahead and take a break. You can see a couple of our commercials. We do a lot more than Medicare at our agency, so we want to bring those subjects to you and show you a little bit of what it is other than Medicare that we do so that you can get more acquainted with us, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Now more than ever, with the healthcare system in crisis, seniors need accurate information from someone they can trust on Medicare plans. Medicare has gone through so many changes in the last few years that it takes an expert to understand and explain your medical benefits. Common Sense Insurance is backed by over 200 agents statewide, and they have the answers to your Medicare questions. For a voice you can trust, call Clarissa Gonzalez at Common Sense Insurance today. Funeral planning is often a stressful process involving critical financial decision-making during an emotional time. Without the proper guidance, you can leave your family exposed to many of the large expenses associated with funerals when they're least equipped to make sound decisions. Common Sense Insurance has policies that can remove those financial worries and put your mind at ease. You owe it to yourself and your family to plan your funeral.